the first step is let's open the door. And then here we have lower panel and upper panel anchored by screws. Let's use a standard size Phillips screwdriver. Get those screws out of there. Let's keep those screws handy. Don't let them get away from you. All right, screws are out. The next step is let's remove this lower panel. Comes out like this. I can put it aside. And we'd like to just lift the upper panel out a little bit so you can get access to the power cable here. Let's go ahead and remove this power cable. We don't like to work with modems and SIM cards when the upper panel is powered. So now we don't have any power there. Let's flip this over so we can access the SIM card on the back of the upper panel. This is the modem area here. This is what we call a modem clamp. We installed these during shipment to make sure your modems would stay anchored. Your controller is not being shipped anywhere. So let's go ahead and remove this. And let's keep it removed. I don't think you'll need to reinstall it unless you intend to ship your controller somewhere again. Here, reserve this nut. Okay, here's your SIM card. You'll notice yellow color. That's going to designate AT&T. So to release the SIM card from this cage here, it's a very simple process. You're going to put your finger on here, and you're going to push back, make a little clicking sound, and then that will free up the SIM card. You'll pull it out of here. Notice there's a cut corner here. The cut corner is down to the right. Take the old one out, put it aside, and here is the new one we sent you, red and white in color. I'd like you to punch out the SIM card, but notice that there's three options. There's a tiny one, a smaller one, and a bigger card. Let's punch it out only the larger size. Taking your time, punch that out like that. Notice the cut corner down and to the right. And then we'll just slide this right back into the holder. Literally that easy, like that. Then push down, pull towards you, and the cage is now locked. So that is the installation of the new SIM. But remember this nut, we'll put that nut back in there, just try to keep this complete, like that. Good. Now, let's lift up the upper panel and get a little power into this modem. We'll reestablish the power connection here, like that. And then we can affirm that the modem is powered because you'll get a red light here on power, and you get a red light here on network connect. This new SIM needs a minute or two to connect to the network, so we're just going to put this down, and we'll wait a couple of minutes. After your 2 minutes have elapsed, let's flip this over and double check that your red network light is flashing. If it's flashing, then we'll put this upper panel down again for the last time like this. We'll have you press the test dial button here. After you press the test dial button, you'll get a display of signal strength here on the LCD. If the signal strength is sufficient, you'll press enter, and once you do that, it commences the connection between this irrigation controller and the online irrigation system up in the cloud. After the data exchanges and you receive your weather-adjusted irrigation schedules, you'll see here successful call complete on the LCD. Once you see those three words, you know that your new SIM card is installed and working perfectly. All we have to do now is put your controller back together. So the upper panel is ready to go. We'll do the lower panel and our 6 screws. Let's close the door. And that completes your video to show you how to replace your AT&T SIM card with an alternative. Thank you so much.